Hi everyone, welcome back to TS Talks. If you haven't already done so, make sure you go hit that subscribe button now. And of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you check out all the prior topics in which I've been speaking about. And of course, let me know your thoughts on them in the comment section below. In this one, I'm just talking about the NHS. One thing that was brought up in the campaign for the most recent general election is that Boris Johnson and the Tories, they plan to sell off parts of the NHS. And, I think Boris Johnson stated that it was it's not true. Other Tory members, cabinet members said, oh, it's just Corbyn trying to divert the attention away from himself. But yet here we are, less than 3 weeks after the general election. And, there's talks already that, private firms are being invited to run certain NHS services, in departments such as cardiology, pediatrics and oncology. There's some of the services that's being offered to companies. And, for me, I think that, like I said in another video, politics, is what my big brother refers it to. You never know who's telling you the truth. But I feel that if in a campaign something was brought up, somewhat exposed, and you've claimed it to not be true, and then, less than a month afterwards, there's articles and stuff being brought up stating that, this is true. I think that, that's bang out of order, and, it's what you would call, false advertising, scandalous. But, this is unfortunately the world we live in. So, the articles on the Mirror, and it's basically stating that there's a new framework being drawn up by NHS Shared Business Services, which will see hospital trusts buying clinical care from a list of suppliers. And, some of the services I mentioned before, they will most likely be taken over by private firms, which, will start the process of parts of the NHS going private. Yes, one aspect of it which they will try to state is bringing in funding. But, our Prime Minister is the same guy who was part of this whole Brexit will ensure we can give 350 million a week to the NHS. Now, there's private services, being offered services to take control of. So for me, like I said, I think it's relatively scandalous and, quite bang out of order and, false advertisement. But it's the world we live in, unfortunately. What I will do is I will actually leave the link to the article in the comment section below so that people can see it for themselves. And, let me know your thoughts on this. And that's all I can really say on it, to be honest. I think it's, quite bang out of order. I think from when the results of the election had come in on the Friday, you're kind of like, well, you have a feeling that this may happen, as much as a lot of Tory members said, oh, it's not going to happen, etc. I kind of thought, yeah, this will happen maybe within time, maybe 1 to 2 years after the election. But, with things seeming to be being put in place already, says to me it's probably already was in place before the general election, and it was just a hope that, the Tories would stay in charge. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And like I said at the beginning, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button now, and I'll catch you next time.